It's November 19th, and we're heading into a new moon tonight in the sign of Scorpio. And there are a lot of other planets in Scorpio. There are a lot of planets in water, the other water signs, and there are a lot of planets in retrograde. So this is a really intense time. Honestly, I don't feel too much intensity in my life unless I pay attention to it, because it's an inner game. It's an inner world. There are truths trying to come to us, but I've had to still myself. And I'm not doing a good job in the past 48 hours of being off Instagram since I logged back in. But if I want to find my true north and live a good life and go with the flow of what's being asked of me, it would behoove me to turn off my devices. Now, I just rolled this dice and asked what would be a helpful message for those who are going to see and hear this video. And here's what I got. That first glyph is Mars in the blue. The second one is the 8th house. And the third one is the sign of Gemini. So I'm going to put this all together for you as quickly as I can, and hopefully this message is helpful to you in your life. Mars is the way that we exert our will in this life. It's the action taker. It's the male energy, which means doing something, not contemplating it, not just receiving it, not allowing it, but going in the direction of whatever we want or need, whatever we feel like doing. The 8th house is represented by topics of Scorpio, which we already have such a theme of. So of course this dice would come up. So what is the 8th house about? It's about psychology, getting to the root of the matter, the heart of things, going to the deep emotional waters of ourself. Like truly, why am I scared to make this move? Like what is in there? Is it a fear? Is it shame? Is it guilt because what I've done in the past, I don't think I don't deserve it? Or it's fear that like it's not going to work out anyways. I can't do that. I'm not capable. I still have matrix programming. It also is a very interpersonal relation. So it's power dynamics. Where am I feeling powerless? Where am I overusing my power? Where am I allowing myself to just feel disempowered? I personally had a very disempowered vibe in myself yesterday, and I noticed it, and I realized I'm stepping into a new version and a new life for myself, because I believe there are no limits. The sky is not the limit. There aren't limits. We're constantly creating new things. And I didn't speak like that yesterday, not to myself in my inner world and not out loud to people that I spoke with. Now, how am I going to create a world and a life that I am honored to be a part of that feels in integrity if I don't believe it in my inner world and I disempowered myself? So today, the name of the game for me is changing that. And that is that this action that I'm taking in my inner world today is between me and me. It doesn't even include anyone else. That's the manifestation after I handle it internally. Okay, so now we've got taking action in these themes of power and manipulation. And how are we going to do that? We're going to do that in the ways that Gemini manifests. Gemini is communicative. It's thoughtful. It's intelligent. It's quick-witted. It's charming. It's curious. So if you're going to take action, like Mars is asking us to, in matters of deep psychology, your inner world, how are you going to do it? Well, you're going to do it with curiosity. You're going to do it with intelligence. You're going to do it with integrity and honesty. And you may need to be communicating with someone else. Even though it's an inner world, Gemini is communicating, and it's also the twins. So it's seeing like both sides of the coin. But if there's someone else involved and there's a power dynamic or some energy that's keeping us held back from the next version of ourselves that we are supposed to be, we're going to need to talk about that. That's exactly what I rolled here. Take action in the ways of communicating what truly matters to you and where you feel out of alignment with your deepest self. I hope this is helpful. Love you so much.